Hi there, welcome to Number One Geek. I hope you enjoyed Saz's greatest hits there. I didn't. Anywho, welcome to Number One Geek. It's Saz, and we're back with some more Stardeus Beta. There's a lot coming down the pipeline. There's going to be some new creatures coming up soon. That's going to be exciting. But we are going to continue on with our little playthrough just to help people work out how to play Stardeus without having to actually pick up Stardeus. In other words, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Anyway, we've as you can see, we've taken several hits from asteroids and holes in the ship, and we've managed to come through fairly unscathed, and we're doing all right. But we've now got to continue on with making sure that our ship is ready to start searching for some sort of place to put down our roots, so to speak. Lots to do though, lots of research to be had. The whole new system where you have to actually make datoids is working fairly well. Sometimes it takes a little while to get your head around it, but hopefully that's what this series will be able to help you by understanding what's going on. Anywho, let's get on with the game. Okay, despite being exposed to space, we've got things that are running a bit too hot here at the moment. So that generally tends to lead me towards looking at cooling. Just trying to work out where that would be. Probably computing, maybe? There we go, heatsink. So if we get ourselves some basic datoids, we could probably invest in some heat sinks, which would hopefully keep that area a bit more cool. We're also running short of steel plate apparently, so there you go. Well, it seems we've got loads of rock, and we've got the grinder sitting there. I'm going to see if we can make some crude oil, simply because it's another fuel source that might be able to help us with our power needs at the moment, because we are running an electricity deficit, which isn't brilliant, but hey, what can you do? Okay, looks like I've literally taken all the copper out, so let's head down to the iron. Right, let's get those two guys down there, and hopefully we'll get some more steel, but it looks like we may have probably taken all the resources that we need around here, apart from maybe the rock, which I've found has now become actually quite useful, depending on obviously what item you want to make. Another thing I'm going to think of needed doing is facilities, storage unit. I'm going to have to put in another couple of storage units, or 3 in there, because we are starting to run out of space again, which isn't good fun. Hopefully that will all get done, and that will mean that we raid off our derelict ship. That's good news, because we still have the approach derelict ship situation there. So let's have a look on the star map. Well, it certainly isn't in this sector, so we'll just have to deal with it once we were able to. Okay, fortunately, we've got the heatsink unlocked. Let's see if that will help by placing some heatsinks in the area. If that... it's a ship computer. Well, nutbags. I thought you could do that for... Oh, wait a second. Let me have a think for a sec. Okay, so the way that I was just going to think about it is that I knew that we needed to cool down the atmosphere generators, because that happened last time. So I'm just working backwards. We've got the cryogenics. Oh, that's an unfinished feature apparently. Genetic engineering and advanced cooling. So that creates cooling plates. So it's a cool floor-based radiator with an increased cooling rate. So it could just be that this is a radiator. There it is. Absolutely there. I could have done it. It's ready to be unlocked. So that's the next, I think. The other thing that we're going to look at as well, if I go to energy, is it looks like all I need is 32 basic datoids, and we can get the improved solar panels, which will really kick in a lot more of an energy situation, because we are starting to suffer at the moment. So those are the two things I'm going to be thinking about. Cooling is probably going to be quicker, so it might just be that I'm going to have to save up. So here's my question. Do I go for the heat cooling for the room to stop the heat problem being too great, because people might start getting hurt around that area, even though it is exposed to space? So I'm kind of umming and ahhing about that one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start working on getting those solar panels done. So we need to get up to the 33 level on the research. Where's the energy? There we go. I need to... Those are solar panels. Yeah, we need 32. We've currently got 15, so we're working our way up to that one. I'm going to prioritize solar panels first. I think is going to be the best idea. Generally, because I've got lots of machinery working, and I've still then got to power the coolers as well. So I think we need to sort our power issues out first. Okay. One of the reasons that we're having the problem, I think, is effectively because of the items that we're burning at the moment. I'm just going to get ourselves off the steel plate and head over to the biofuel. We still are working on... So on plate... Or is that on carbon? Yeah, it's on carbon, which is okay. We're currently working on getting our... petroleum levels up. We're at 8 at the moment. I could go with that, but we're also processing the crude oil, which is probably not going as great as I would have probably wanted to. We've got 10 of those. It's the energy issue is a problem, and I think that's probably highlighted why I want to try and get away from relying on it's on steel plates as well. Let's get rid of that. Check the fuel. Let's get the biofuel in on that one as well. So we may have a little bit of a deficit whilst we start burning things up again. There we go. Biofuel is good. It's a free resource, really, because it comes from people's wee-wee and poo-poos, and that helps. But I think we need to multi-class across, being able to dynamically switch between fuel types as best we can. So I do have to keep an eye on it, and hopefully once we get the solar panels sorted, that's going to at least relieve some of that job, because the solar panels can take up a lot more of the slack of the things. I mean, effectively we've got a 20 kilowatt reactor. Each one of these is a 3 kilowatt reactor. So if we go to research and head back to the energy of where we want to get to, that is a 15 kilowatts. So literally it's 5 kilowatts less than one of these running. But we can then start taking some of these out as we put more in, so to speak. So that's my thoughts. If you have a different thought, why not pop that down in the comments section so I know what do you think about this. Right, in preparation for what I believe needs to happen, I am now moving everything back a little. And so that then we've got those will be moved slightly outwards as well. Let's do that now, shall we? Okay. So now the show should that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so that'll bring us a lot more in on that area, so we can take those two out and then put in a 4 once the research is ready. Speaking of research, let's see how we're doing. 26, so that's fine. We've got 32 to do, so we're not that far away. Okay, we've run out of rock, so I've gone back to flour just to help with the food situation. I've also found we're running out of carbon as well, so I've gone back to full-on biofuel, just in the hopes that sooner or later we're going to be able to drop a few of these guys and not burn so much in the matter department. But obviously that all depends on how many we are able to make. And basic data, sorry. Still, if they're going through okay, we're at 30, so we've only got 3 to go, I believe. Energy, we've only got 2 to go. Okay, so that could mean that we're nearly ready. Disk space is looking a bit peaky as well. So let's have a look, see what we can do about that. Computing, disk module. Let's put those in there. See if we can make something out of those. Okay, well, first of all, we've got the iron deposits gone, but the best thing news is that we've got the improved solar panels in the time it took to make that. So let's change out quickly. First of all, let's go to the rock deposit. Let's travel the ship there. And the next thing we want to do is take those 2 out. Actually, let's take all of those out. Okay. While those are building, we mine a rock deposit, don't we? So we're now going to be working on getting this hole built up and just see how we do. I think once we've got a few of these in, I'm going to do the quick calculations on how much we have, and then we'll work from there. Okay, I worked it out, and currently we are running 333 kilowatts of power, and that's being 153 on the solar panels and 180 being the generators. If I run the solar panels, that means I only have a deficit of 73, which effectively means that I can basically run off, what's that? 4 generators. So I can get rid of 5 generators. Get rid of 5 generators. I'll probably leave an extra generator, but that's all I have to do when I sort this out. So this is where I'm going to work with. And we will see where we work from there. Okay, so with that, we're going to get rid of this, get rid of that, and probably that one, so that we've got room to put stuff in. That should still keep us with 6 there and all that fuel. We should be okay for power. There we go, 374 renewable, 280 energy consumption. So our renewable energy is actually more than our current energy consumption is, which means that hopefully these will switch themselves off naturally and can only come on when they need to be used. So that has really probably saved our bacon for a bit. So the next thing we need to start looking at, even though the research is ready, could we possibly be able to do the cooling? There we go, nice. So that has pretty much helped us. I want to stick a radiator in everywhere. It is a power consumption though, but hopefully it's one that it's really going to help cool down the the power plant anyway, and sort of stop people from getting hurt. Right, so some more of our eagle-eyed viewers may notice that we were having a problem here, and I think the problem being is Construction 6 in Science 4. I have a suspicion that let me just pause this so I can find him. Where's our big boy? I mean, his skills are construction and mining. Those are his 2 main ones. It's the big tracked boy, if I can find him. Where are you? Here he is. Right, so his skills, science and mining and construction. So he's got 7 out of 10 construction, 3 out of 5 science, and we need 4 science. So our next job, hopefully, is once we've got the bits and pieces, is robotics. Is it here? Machine learning. So we need 12 of those basic. So we're not that far away, but that's our next task, to try get the second shuttle ready. Well, that didn't take any long. That's the machine learning done. I'll probably put that into next episode. But I have to say, we have had a very successful episode today. We've managed to improve our electricity, managed to get the solar panels in and stop using a lot of our resources for power. That is a massive one. We've managed to cool down or get the cooling ready for any areas that need that particular sort of help. We found a derelict, and we've also got the machine learning sorted out. So we are moving, albeit slowly, perhaps, but hey. Anywho, thank you very much for watching. If you could please press that like button or pop some down in the comment section just to help with the YouTube algorithm, I'll be entirely grateful. Also, why not press that subscribe button if you've got an account and the bell icon so you get updated every time I upload new content to YouTube. Well, that's me. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.